caught me. I was having a little nap in the boot. Anyway, this is the brand new Range Rover Sport. You may have remembered our video that we did on the brand new Range, but this is the Sport and it is something quite spectacular. In this video, I'm going to tell you my 3 favourite features of the car. It's the only thing that you need to worry about. But first, I'm going to jump down. This is a lovely little bit of detail. No one really talks about the details. They've added like these little rubber elements here around the boot button, and I love that. It just gives it an extra element of plush. Now, look over there. That's the Range 2022, brand new. Look at the back, look at the rear. Okay, it's a nice finish as well. It's matte. Right, now cut back to this. Now, for the first time, Land Rover designed these cars both at the same time, because what they wanted to do was they wanted to make sure that both of the cars had their own unique characteristics and didn't look very similar, but they do have similar elements. You can see that big black bar at the back. It's girthy. I like it. Come around the side. This is an Eiger grey. They've still got the floating shelf there, the floating roof. I love it. All black elements, gloss. It looks right. We'll be inside in the interior in a moment. Got these copper contrasting elements. Some of the stats and how much it is, if you care. Boom. Put that back. And we come around. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Gorgeous, gorgeous. And look. What? Are you kidding? What's this doing? This is a hybrid. I can charge it. More on that later. Oh my gosh, yes. So now I've jumped inside the brand new Range Rover Sport, and immediately, this is insane. This is so good. Plush seats, little things that we see with the Range Rover brand before, like double glove box. Yes, please. Oh, no, this one. Where's the top one? There we go. I need a little bit of help. 13.1 infotainment screen. It's so crisp and it works extremely well. But look, I love how kind of dainty they've made it in a big girthy car. Same here, little thin, nice and big, digital cluster screen. I'm a techie guy, so geeky. Has it still got the big hole? Has it still got the big hole? Oh my God, look, my arm is just completely lost. Ooh, it's gone. I love that they've kept that big hole. So much space, so much storage. Like you expect with any Range Rover, it's got the 4x4 options here. You just literally turn, you've got the eco mud ruts, grass, gravel, sand, rock crawl, and wading. Push that down and it goes to auto. But, oh, also, let me tell you about this. It's got a little EV mode, because we mentioned this is the P440e hybrid. So if I can press that EV mode next to the hill descent and the low gear, you've got option where you can turn it off hybrid and just put it in EV, just using your 31.8 kilowatt battery. Anyway, my number 1 favorite feature of the brand new Range Rover Sport is something to do with the infotainment, which you can't quite see. This thing actually has built in an eSIM, which means you can log in to your Amazon account without using your phone, turning this beast of a car into one giant Alexa. Number 2 has to be the range you get on this. 330.8 miles to gallon combined. How nuts is that in a Range Rover Sport? I've got this here, so you're probably wondering, oh, okay, how big's the battery? 31.8 kilowatt hours battery right there, which is going to give you 70 miles of range. You charge it up at home with a 7 kilowatt wall box, that's going to take you around 5 hours. If you go to a 50 kilowatt, it'll probably take you 60 minutes. But how cool is that? 330.8 miles to the gallon. I want to see if you can actually get that. I think it's time for Range Rover Sport to let's take out their car and do a real world test. We'll have to wait and see if that happens. And number 3, favourite feature, I do love a nice big bit of space. Right where we started from, this is 647 litres of space, more than enough, and you definitely can fit an Oliver in the boot, as you noticed from the start of the video. Over here, you've got your little control panel, which is good for lowering the back seats, and then you've got the air suspension, where you can click that. It's like one big giant button. Gosh, that's a mouthful. You can press there. And then also this, well, I mean, I'm not too sure. We asked everyone around, what is this? Is this a seat? Because I'm not really sure, or maybe it's just some sort of, I don't know, really cool for car boot sales. Like you can put your prices up here, or your Action Men, hang them up here. 20p for this, mate. Not too sure what this is. Even when you lift it up, spare wheel, it's pretty handy. But let me know in the comments, does anyone know what this is? Is this a seat? Would you sit in there? And then you close it down by just hitting the hinges here, shutting this down there. But there you go. Loads of lovely space in this Range Rover Sport. Right, now just before we end the video, get on the floor with me. Get low, get low. Look at these giant exhaust tips. And when you look at it, it actually looks like a funnel. It looks like a little bit of a funnel going into the pipe, which is pretty interesting. But I love that, they're so big and meaty. So that has been our episode on the brand new Range Rover Sport. It's been pretty exciting. I've given you my 3 favourite features of the car. Tell me what you think about them. Tell me anything that you love. What's your favourite feature of the Sport if you're lucky enough to have a little fiddle with one? As always, throw us a like, comment down below, anything you want. Get subbed, and I'll see you on the next one.